some public schools are getting an AI revamp for their budgets, embracing tools like Microsoft's Copilot to target crippling deficits. It's moving the needle in places like Florida's Broward County, where officials hope to save $50 million over the next 5 years, mitigating a record $100 million shortfall. Joining us with more is Bloomberg's Erin Hudson. Erin, such an interesting story. Let's get specific here. How exactly are schools using these AI tools to address their budget situation?
Yeah, so the schools that are systematically adopting AI, they're thinking about this in terms of using AI tools to identify savings in terms of dollars or time. In the case of Broward County, they're looking at chipping away at their deficit by looking at energy bills, maintenance bills. That's that $50 million over 5 years. And over the year to date, they've also been kind of just analyzing overtime staff hours, for example. So year to date, they've actually saved $12 million so far, is what they tell us. So yeah, the districts are sort of looking at this as a way to help address their budget challenges, which are really strained at the moment with the pandemic aid ending and enrollment declines, which is the driver of Broward County's deficit.
Absolutely. Well, talk to us a little bit about which tech companies are involved. You know, which firms are seeing this as an opportunity?
Yeah, it's all the big ones. Google and Microsoft they're already in the K-12 space in a big way. So some districts would say they kind of have a little bit of a starting advantage, but a lot of companies are moving in there. OpenAI launched their K-12 offering in November. And then there's also a world of startups. So we mentioned one in our story. It's called Magic School, and it's using Anthropic's AI models to build out its platform, its chatbot, and other tools. And really it's called education technology, or ed tech for short. That's a really big spending market. It's about $30 billion as of 2024, and it's only projected to grow and double by 2033. So there is no dominant player at the moment. So that's the space that these tech companies are looking at trying to get into.
And what does this mean for investors here? Because you think about the sort of composition of the muni market. Obviously, these K-12 schools are a big part of that.
Definitely. And for investors in school bonds, the way they think about it is kind of how are district leaders managing their budgets. So in theory, if AI tools are helping district leaders manage their budgets more effectively, address deficits that exist or shortfalls, that in theory is credit positive. But it's very early days. It's 10% of schools out there are doing this. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out and if the AI tools deliver on the promises that these school leaders are hoping that they will.